Everybody, welcome to the start of a brand new Let's Play. This is OneShot, a game recommended to me by some people. I do mean some people, which doesn't happen all that often. It's developed by Little Cat Feet, published by Degica. OneShot is a surreal top-down puzzle adventure game with unique gameplay capabilities. You are to guide a child through a mysterious world on a mission to restore its long-dead son, that is, son with a U. The world knows you exist. What made me worry, well, not worry, but consider this thing more was that one of the games it recommended, or like in the Steam store, like, ooh, similar to this, was it similar to Undertale. I really enjoyed that game a whole lot. So yeah, let's get into this. I am using the Xbox controller here. Let's get started. Examine, select, cancel, walk faster. Okay, cool. Menu, inventory. Alright. Explore and interact with the environment and character. Sometimes you may find an item. Once you have picked up an item, you may select it from your inventory. When the item is active, you can either combine it with other items in the inventory or use it at certain locations in order to progress. Alright. Although full screen is an option, the game is best experienced in the windowed mode. Closing the game will save your progress. This game also auto-saves after some key events. Well, I am playing it in full screen because windowed is like really small. It's like 480 by, you know. Although I guess I could switch up, but then I would have to stretch it for you guys, so let's just keep going. Okay. Ooh, hello. It's a cat kid. Hello. Okay, so we're in control here. I think this is gonna be, yeah. Okay, so we're looking for a code. And our name is Niko. That's close enough to Niko, right? Which I believe is cat. Soft glowing light trickles through the window. Can we fall through these? No. Maybe for the best, huh? Door's locked. A withered plant sits here stiff and dry. The mirror works. That's cool. Luminous yellow eyes. Fancy. No water in the toilet. Tub will run. Okay. How do I open my inventory then? Because that seems to be a non-option. Why? Okay. It's a bit of an odd button for that, but sure. Can't use the TV remote with that, huh? Okay. So to read in the dark light. So now we have that. But it just opens the... Okay. Well, this is a bit early to get stuck. Can we pick the lock with the branch? This is pretty early to get stuck, I guess. I'm assuming we have the branch equipped. So it's at the bottom right. I don't think we have any superpowers that I'm missing. So just try everything on everything. Ah, the faint lighting is the face of the remote. Okay, cool. 9415. Yeah, normally I'd notch this down, but I guess I'll have to use my memory. Or I notch it down on something anyway, but I should have something to write. The beauty of a wireless headphone. Oh, we got a marker here, which isn't. Oh wait, I got pens over there. I have two pens over here, which means one of them is definitely not writing. And the other one, not so sure. Anyway, squeaky chair. Yeah. I still have codes written down from something else here. Oh, this is from Black Mirror. Huh. Code sheet. Okay. Yeah, this one writes 9 yellow, 4 red, 1 green, 5 blue. There we go. Marked in bright colors. How would you know if the numbers are... Oh no, they are missing, okay. Alright, we got the code for computer, so... Blue 5... 1 green, red 4... and 9 yellow. Yay. Ooh. That's, bulgy. Usually have a button on your screen to fix that. Well, you were right there. Just took us a while to find the code. Why? You're already too late, not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. You still want to try. Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Niko. Your mission is to help Niko leave. Most importantly, the game already crashed. Is Frapp still? No, Frapp's decided he didn't want to have any part of this anymore, which is probably for the... Okay, I think I will play the... Wow. I think I will play this in windowed mode now, and let me just show you why. Okay, so after some mucking about, I ended up having to change the resolution of my monitor to 1280 by 720 because there's no way to resize the window. The actual window is indeed, as I mentioned, 640 by something. But the reason I decided to play it in windowed mode is because this thing showed up on my actual computer, not in the game, because I can just move this wee out of the game and stuff like that. Well, there's a thing for you. There's my background again. Anyway, yeah, so it seems we can miss out on stuff. So apparently the game's telling us that we only have one shot, and that is indeed the name of the profile on this computer. Imagine if I put it in Steve, it would have said Steve. I don't think the game can figure out my actual name, but you know. Okay. Oh, now Fraps is running still. We need to turn that off. I'm not using that anymore. And the game crashed again. What? Oh, for butt's sake. Give me a sec while I boot it up again. Alright, let's carry on. We'll have to start over. Seems like it. Well, we know what to do now. I'd imagine the code would still be pretty much the same. Is code the same? It is not. Wait, is it? No, it's not. It changed. Okay. 9 is the same. Okay, so the codes are different each time too. I mean, you can't really cheese your way through, so to speak. Blue is 6, green is 4, 3, and 9. Found you. Why? Or too late. Much of the world remains. Prepare when you go outside. Players never worth saving. Still want to try. Remember this. Actions here will affect Niko. Your mission is to help Niko leave. Most importantly, boom. Alright. There we go. When a fireplace looks like it was never used, perhaps it could be lit. You think it wouldn't be that big of a problem for a person with cat eyes to see in the dark? Then again, if it's pitch black, even cats can't see. They just need less light. Bottle of alcohol. I think you're a little bit too young for that. Okay. I think we need like... That's gonna set him on fire, though. Seems rather dangerous to me to do it this way. You should probably do it with a bit of cloth, but... Appears to be a small metallic object wedged into the crack of the floor. Cool. Well, what is it? Basement key. Apparently that's not the basement, so I'm assuming that's the thing on the right then? There we go. Ooh, ominous. So we're meant to make sure that he leaves. Our prime directive, so to speak. That's a light bulb we saw him in at the beginning of the cutscene. Okay, we have a light source. And now things only got worse. Cool. So that he's stuff the computer terminal. Okay. Sorry for that clicking, but I'm still a bit under the weather, and I'd rather pretty. Anyway, I'd rather not be coughing all the time on video. So, anyway, you can really travel to locations you've already visited by selecting the fast travel option in the menu. The default key for opening the menu is A, but we're using a controller. Fast travel cannot be used indoors. Okay. Pretty. Nothing to say about it though. Stuff of robots. Something or someone is gonna end up in that. Unless the track doesn't lead anywhere, which it doesn't seem to do. Okay. Never mind. Not much to interact with. So we came out of this. It seems to be more like a trolley than a building. A lot of robot remnants. Oh, that's a screen transition. Okay. I was wondering why did everything get so dark, but guess that's normal. So you seem to be alive, right? Interesting. Another bed. You think those are save points? Oh, the game autosave, so. If I were familiar to you, Niko first woke up in this world here. No, you didn't. It's important you allow Niko to sleep once in a while. Game will exit automatically and can be continued later, don't be alarmed. But now is no time for rest. So, does that mean we shouldn't do this in one go or something? I can imagine your actions will affect unbreathable, so let's head back. Your actions will affect him, right? But since we've already been well, broken the fourth wall pretty heftily by that pop-up. I wonder if stuff like not taking a break from the game would like give you a bad ending or something like that. It's a bit far-fetched, I know, but anyway, considering the air is unbreathable, I don't think he'll like being there. So let's see what else we can find, I guess. So you're still pretty much intact. No longer has power. Can a light bulb power him up? Or the metal rod or something? This goes up pretty far, doesn't it? Got one of those wells here that's empty. So is it just a reflection of water then on the other ones? Got a red button there. Nope, this is actually an entire robot. Light bulb, you're here. Me? Yes. Welcome to our world, friend. Am I humbled by your presence? Yes. Thanks. Annoyed. Sorry, I'm a little lost. I'd like to explain some things. My first ask how you arrive here. Good question. Woke up in this weird house. It was really dark. Yes. Just as my prophecy foretold. Yay. Problem is we don't know if he's making this up or not. You're the savior we've been waiting for. You will be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. Now provide you with vital information. Good. Not sure I am exactly. Can't see too far off. Everything's so dark. It was not always this dim, nor was it so broken. This time waits for nobody, not even saviors. So, is this telling us that we do need to rush? The world is divided into 3 regions. We're on the fringe right now, the Barrens. Have we seen a distant one tell our sun? That's what the tall thing was. If you go further towards the center, you will cross the other regions. Show me a map still in this outpost somewhere. Tell me about the light bulb. Found in the house I woke up in. In your hands are a new sun. Okay. Years ago, our previous sun set atop that tower and spilled its life into the land. One day the light went out. The world is still hanging on by a thread. The surface of this world is abundant with an element called phosphor. Fortunately for us, this element stored light energy from our previous sun. It's our only source of illumination, but its energy is finite. So is the sun. When the last of the light dies, our world will too. Now you are here with the new sun, all is well. You need to restore it to the tower. Looks pretty far off. Yes, so begins your pilgrimage. Also, the sun is fragile, be careful. If sun shatters, the world will end in an instant. And that's for his computer. It kept saying stuff like, your actions here will affect Niko, but I'm Niko, or those messages meant for someone else. Hey, more fourth wall breaking. Fancy guys that might be trying to pass the message. Yep, there's my name again. I am your god, bow down to me. Your god has the sniffles though. Huh. That's a lot of fourth wall breaking right there. Yes, by telling me that I only have one shot. I mean, probably if I muck up, something will happen to the save file or something. Undertale style. Screwing up your next runs or something too, I don't know. Has anyone though, have you No. Being bringer of the sun, you have the sacred ability to communicate directly with. Okay. A way that no one else possesses, certainly not. Please close your eyes and focus. That's not really closing your eyes, is it? No, that is. Yes. This is gonna get so weird so fast. I wonder if I have the same name as him if something happens too. You know that was a thing in Undertale where you could name your character. What was it again? Chip, Skip, Frisk. That was it. They have pills for that. Yep, now he's freaking out. Okay. Ooh. Aww. Mission to save our world is a mission to tell you about our worlds. I'm unable to help you beyond my programming. I'm sorry. Okay. Alright. Well, let's... Oh, no, one of those computer thingies, huh? Pipe won't fit on... Oh, is he gonna talk to me about everything now? Oh, jeez. Pipe won't fit under... So we need to pipe here. What is this thing? Box looks interesting. Wish I had something to pry it open. Okay, so we need to flatten the pipe. Road may not injure a living person or through action allow a person. Okay, so this is the 3 laws of robotics. Road must obey the orders given to it by people, except where they switch orders with conflict with the first law. Road must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. There's our map. So we're now in the Barrens. We need to pass through what seems to be Glen Refuge, and from there we can make it to the tower. So we do need to get on a boat at some point. Let's read. The use of a robot as a replacement head engineer seems unorthodox. Especially the one responsible for last year's incident. I suppose they had to get her away from the city, but that doesn't make it easier to swallow for those of us who work here. I hope that man knows what he's doing. From management, okay. Metal worker is the rarest form of blue phosphorus found during the phosphorus shrimp spawn. I don't think that's going to be important. If you observe a pond with a bubbled over surface, please contact management immediately. We'll dispatch a harvest team ASAP. I don't think that's going to be relevant. 5 new positions available at the mines. Housing and other provisions are included upon hiring. First come, first serve. I wonder if I could go back and read the bookshelf now. Page with faded ink. Able to provide power to all robots and machinery in the area via large electromagnetic fields. Maintenance efforts are quite high as expected. We've provided customized backup cells for the few most important robots. Their electromagnetic fields are much weaker and the signals are highly specific. In other words, these small cells can only charge one single. Okay. Well, take one. It's probably one of those energy things. Can we use the empty bottle? What if I can use the bottle on the palms then? Well, I guess we can go give that a shot. But we haven't been able to interact with any of the palms yet, so I'm guessing we're waiting on that. It also means that guy up there is probably an important robot. In any case, I think this is gonna be where I cut it for this episode. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you're listening to the series for free shows for the comment, like, and 7 if you haven't already. Hope to see you guys all next episode. Bye everyone.